Whenever you hear about the Teen Titans, you usually think of the classic fan favorite series or the highly hated reboot that probably won't end anytime soon. However, before Go, Cartoon Network had the DC Nation block where many DC animated shows and shorts aired, and I'll be looking at the ones about the chibi-fied teenage heroes to see if they're worth your time or better off being forgotten. As always, before I answer my call, it's my duty to give you guys a spoiler alert in case you haven't seen the short series of shorts. Be sure you have powers that pack a punch, since whether you need them or not is a hunch. Hey, I'm Owen, the Fiction Fanboy, and here's my review on New Teen Titans. Most of the shorts are on YouTube, and I'll give you a link to a playlist of them in the description, but strangely, one particular short is only viewable on Facebook, so there'll be a link to that too. 19 shorts in total, and you may watch every short in any order, as there's no major story, yet there are some things you'll understand with info from the source material. I'll go in the order the DC Wiki has the shorts in. So the first short has most of the Titans at the pizza parlor burping, and while Raven found it gross, she made a burp that goes through the entire city. Next, Beast Boy accidentally washed Robin's utility belt and put his belt on Robin's costume. Robin saw he didn't have his usual weapons, but used a tofu block on Light's gadget, causing a short circuit. Cyborg told a joke, and Beast Boy's pants fell due to not having a belt. Later, Beast Boy is tempted to eat cookies that have a do not touch sign on it. The other Titans appear on Double B's shoulder as Robin tells him not to eat the cookies. Cyborg and Raven suggest otherwise. Starfire broke the fourth wall by asking why the Titans are on Beastie's shoulders, and plays with the shapeshifter's brain, causing Beast Boy to appear on his own shoulder, and finally ate the cookies, disappointing Robin. After that, Mad Mod made Jump City look like London again with his new machine. He and the Titans traveled to the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and despite reaching the 60s, Robin threw his birding at the machine, causing an explosion that took everyone to the robotic future now. Starfire goes to Tamaran so she can babysit Blackfire's kids. That way, Blackfire would try going to Earth posing as Starfire, not long before the real Starfire notices and ends up getting beaten up by her own children. Cyborg takes a lifeguard job, constantly fails to save a girl from drowning, and once he does, she saves him from exhaustion. Robin and Cyborg fight over the TV as the former wants to watch shows while the latter seeks to play video games. They decide to tape a line, dividing the room, much to the worry of the other Titans, Brain, the T-Sub, Silky, and Masimianos being dragged into the madness until the other Titans divide the tape, causing a paradox and Robin and Cyborg arguing who caused it. Following that event is the Titans unmasking Red X, as they see it's Jason Todd, the Source, Alfred, Batman, Silky, Larry, and a Slade bomb, with the real Red X saying to keep guessing, shutting up Beast Boy, who still thinks the masked figure is Jason Todd. The Titans are being broadcasted to explain on TV why gamma rays are dangerous, but they all mess up, making the director believe the job was meant for the Justice League. Love fills the air as Raven hangs out with Goth and Robin tries to win Starfire's heart. Mumbo transforms the Titans into the Titan Moles again and explains them all in song form, though things go back to normal aside from Mumbo becoming a dodo bird. After that, the Titans start a kids show as Robin hosts a Where's Beast Boy segment. There's an Odd One Out segment. Starfire tries teaching a Tamaranian word, and Beast Boy showed up late for Robin's game, causing Robin's disappointment again. Warp returns, and Cyborg shooting the baddie's armor causes the wearer to become a baby, causing time loops to prevent the Titans from stopping the troublesome time traveler until they end up in the dinosaur age. Larry makes a short follow-up to an adventure from the past where he as Robin fought and defeated Slade, as well as kissed Silky in a Starfire costume. Trigon sought to visit Raven, but even with a stuffed rabbit, she didn't want to see him. Control Freak hosted a quiz show with Beast Boy being bested by Brain and Simon, and it gets worse as Beastie wore a helmet causing him to get shocked, yet Cyborg changed things up by giving his friend categories he's great at, letting the lightning go to the criminals. Mumbo falls in love with Mother May-I and even started a wedding, which also contains sinning, trapping the Titans and inviting other villains, except Slade, but the heroes stopped them. The good guys see a movie in 3D at a theater unknowingly made by Control Freak, And finally, the Titans celebrate Halloween with Beastie eager for candy, and regardless of how many sweets they got, they beat Killer Moth and explain the meaning of the spooky season, Charlie Brown style. This was a favorable collection of shorts. I liked nearly all of them. The short jingle, voice acting, animation, and jokes were pretty good. Not much to say about those factors. Any qualms? Well, there were 1 or 2 shorts I could have done without, and this did give the impression that this was the inspiration for the awful reboot. New Teen Titans was a nice way to kill a short amount of time, thus it will get 4 out of 5 stars. It's nothing too special, though I can recommend it for those who find the humor to be the best part of the original show, and this makes me miss the DC Nation block on Cartoon Network, so one can hope it will come back someday. There's plenty more where this came from. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you can receive them offerings. Be sure you also comment below and follow me on Instagram for perky teasers and thumbnail previews of forthcoming YouTube videos. Farewell, folks, and have a holly jolly night-o!